Today I start the solid state of class 12. It is the first unit of the chemistry, that is first unit of physical chemistry. Solid state. We know the matter exists in mainly three states at normal temperature and pressure. Three states of the matter are solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. Gaseous states have been completely discussed in the 11th class, in which liquid states are also briefly discussed. The class 12 take up the solid state of the matter. Solid state is formed by close packing of the constituent particles of a particular matter. Solid. The solid substances are further classified into two parts: crystalline solid, second one is amorphous solid. It is the classification of solid state. At first we discuss the classification of solid state. Solid state is classified into mainly two broad parts: crystalline solid and second one is amorphous solid. Crystalline solids are further classified into different parts. One of them is molecular solid. Third one is ionic solid. Third one is metallic solid. And then covalent solid. Covalent solid is also called network solid. Molecular solids are further classified as non-polar solid, polar solid and hydrogen bonded solid. These are the main type of solid state. Thus we see solid state of the matter, solid state of the substance has been broadly classified into two types: crystalline solid, amorphous solid. On the basis of nature of the constituent particles, crystalline solids are further classified into four types: molecular solid, ionic solid, metallic solid and covalent solid. Molecular solid has been further classified into three types on the basis of the nature of the bond present between the constituent particles, is non-polar solid, polar solid, hydrogen bonded solid. Hydrogen bonded solid is a special type of the polar solid in which hydrogen bond is formed between the constituent particles. Crystalline solid is actually the solid which consists of crystal. The term crystal will become classified in later. Amorphous solid. The term amorphous comes from a morph. A stands for knot, morph stands for shape. Sometimes it is also said that amorphous comes from omorphy, which stands for the shapeless. So amorphous solids are such types of solid which has not fixed shape, and crystalline solid has the fixed shape. Crystalline solid has the phase. There are some differences between the crystalline solid and amorphous solids. Crystalline solids have the definite characteristic and geometrical shape. On the other hand, amorphous solid has not fixed shape as its the name meaning. Amorphous solids are isotropic in nature, whereas crystalline solids are anisotropic. That is, such types of properties which have the same magnitude in all direction from which it is observed are known as isotropic. So amorphous solid is isotropic in nature. On the other hand, crystalline solid is anisotropic in nature. Crystalline solids are formed by the regular arrangement of the constituent particles in long range order. On the other hand, amorphous solid is also formed by the regular arrangement of the constituent particle, but in amorphous solids the regular arrangement is in short range order. Crystalline solids have the definite and characteristic heat of fusion. On the other hand, amorphous solids have not definite heat of fusion. Crystalline solids melt at sharp and characteristic temperature. On the other hand, amorphous solids have not the sharp and characteristic temperature, but it becomes softened over a range of temperature when it is heated. Further, when crystalline solid is cut with a sharp edge, it becomes two pieces with sharp edge tool. On the other hand, when amorphous solid is cut, they cut into two pieces with irregular surface. These are some basic differences between the crystalline solid and amorphous solid. In next video, we will discuss the types of crystalline solid, in which we discuss these types of crystalline solid: molecular solid, ionic solid, metallic solid, network solid, and further classification of molecular solid has been discussed. Thank you.